Oh, wow. There's no pinch emoji? Damn it.
That's too bad. Discord's got to get in on that.
Yeah, huge oversight.
Well, okay, let's get this party started so Wendy has as much time as possible. I want to give praise to Mike Brunt for jumping into DevOps and check him out. It's so nice to see him jumping into all these calls. I want to praise Lauren for always doing all the amazing Twitter work and managing comms, managing the economy, and wearing all the hats. I want to praise Mitch for pinging me all incessantly about all the token swaps and cat herding me so exquisitely. Ahmed and Heather for all the work around hiring, which has been off the hook since we got back from Denver, and it's so great to be able to just bring people in. And I'm sure I'm out of time by now, so I'll pass it to Rodri since he's waving.
Hi everyone.
Hey Rodri.
Yes, I want to praise Marco, Mo, and Tosini for great work. So we give power and always support me. And I praise to Lauren and Griff and Mitch, all the team for always move forward the project and communicate everything all the time. Is this for now? I pass to, I don't know, Willie.
Thanks, Rodri. Typing out my praise right now. Definitely want to start out by giving some praise to Grace, Lauren, Griff, and Decentralized J for the Angelic Angel Vault proposal. Super excited about that. Praise Amin, Monique, Cherik, Mohammed, Pax, Max, Carlos, Marco, Rodri, and everyone else for all the epic work on the updated version of Giveth. Looks so great. I want to praise Ashley for project onboarding and verifying. And I know there was more praise that I want to give. I want to praise Mitch for sure. Mitch has been holding down governance. And I want to praise Kai for staying involved, even though he's raising a boy. And I'll pass it to Decentralized J. Oh,
nah, you're muted, dude. We can't hear you.
And you see that. What's up, guys? I want to throw some praise right back at Willie, Grace, Lauren for working on the Angel Vault. Griff, too. I know there's been a lot of people talking about this. Pretty excited about it. That's basically been the extent of my involvement so far. So I'm going to throw it around the horn again. But, yeah. Who else hasn't gone? Sorry, I joined a little late. Lauren.
Yeah. Thanks. Okay, I want to praise Monique, Mateo, Carlos, Ramin, Amin, Cherik, Mohammed, and Kai for standing strong in the face of a tough launch and pushing many hot fixes and rallying together as a team. I want to praise Amin and Kurt and Griff for managing the ship with the middle finger guy. I want to praise Paul for demoing the water liquidity proposal. I want to praise Mitch for managing so many governance things, keeping everyone in the loop, and just being a great overall helps everything person. I want to praise Ashley for taking vacation, being still a huge resource for support project verification community. I want to praise Ahmad for leading the video effort and having so many great suggestions about SEO, content calendar, Twitter videos, and just being such a great comms contributor. Oh, I thought I set my timer, but I didn't. I want to praise Jack for Twitter outreach suggestions, Ukraine tweet thread for being really quick to jump on tasks. I want to praise Suga for being a rockstar comms contributor. I want to praise Kyle for connecting Giveth and Point Art. I want to praise Griff for all the suggestions or comms and Twitter. And I want to praise Will, Grace, and Griff and Decentralized J for working on solutions for the Angel Vault. And I don't put any more praise in the praise channel because I'm definitely out of time. And I'll pass it to Monique.
I want to praise. Hey everybody! I want to praise Lauren for her great issues and supporting last night. I want to praise all my team members. Cherik, Mattel, Carlos, Mohammed, Pedro, for all they did. We were a team right now, and I really appreciate it. I want to praise Kai for his support last night, and I want to praise Mo Shahab and Mo and another Mo for joining our team as develop members. And we have a Mo working group right now. I want to praise Griff for his for his great supportive attitude last night. I want to praise Mish for being everywhere. I want to praise all our newcomers. I want to praise Mo for his quick bug fixing. I want to design, releases. I pass it on to Willie.
And let's see, I'll pass it over to Mitch. Have you gone?
For all the great feedback on the issues, the HR upgrade, water, give liquidity. There's so many things in there. Ashley for taking some much deserved R&R and making her great escape from the valley. Praise for Shell for managing payments. Mr. Baron Kai for getting the ball rolling on Giveth translations. Nicola for jumping into the team and picking up project verification tasks. TJ Rush for getting the monitoring tool proposal back on the Give Garden. Reuptake for the in-depth feedback and info on our UniV3 pool. Graceless for the great post on Ichi Vaults. For Shell and Marco for their feedback on upgrading our HR process. Sugar for the great ETH Denver roundup. Lauren for raising issues and keeping the Give economy roadmap pushing forward. And also for making great and punctual forum posts. The dev team for the DApp V2 release and quickly fixing bugs. And Algene for rounding up the expenses for Taoist, Mexico City. Yeah, okay, there was one more, damn it. And Paul for the great overview of the water proposal. I'll give it to Mo.
Hey everyone. First I want to praise all of the development team because of the work on the new version. It's getting better and better. Thanks, guys. I want to praise Marco for helping on our first design sprint. I want to praise Tosain for amazing good research he did, and who else? I also want to praise Rodri for all his work on the new design. Okay, I think I can pass it to Tosain.
Hello. Hello, can anyone hear me?
Yep.
So I want to praise Marco for being an amazing man to work with. I want to praise Mo for being a very awesome teammate. I want to praise Rodri for his support and his help. I want to praise everybody on the Giveth community for being amazing people to actually be in a community and build it. So I'm passing to Surab.
Let's see. And I think actually we're also hitting our limit. So Surab, if you want to praise, you can. But also I think we have to turn off our videos, everyone, unfortunately. So we have exceeded 25 people. Thank you all. And we're now, yeah, Surab, are you around? Do you want additional praise? I'll take that as a no, and we'll throw it to Marco.
Thank you. Can you hear me, guys?
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay, I'm not muted. Okay, praise to Mitch for writing the HR proposal and managing our DAO voting. Then to Ashley and everyone who participated on the project verification process development forum discussion. I want to give praise to Mo, who was doing his first ever design sprint. Well, it was an internal and hybrid, but still. Tosin for doing Give Power market research and preparing other research studies. And I want to praise all the development team, Amin, Mateo, Sharik, Monique, Carlos, Ramin, everybody at the dev team for beautiful new Giveth site. So I had to tweet this right away. Amazing. Finally.
Oh my God.
And then praise Suga for a very informative eTemper roundup blog post. That's all for now. And please pass it over to someone. I just tuned in, so I'm not sure who went.
Sure. How about Ahmed? Oh, Ahmed, are you there? You're unmuted. Yeah, there we go.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah.
Yes. Awesome. I like to.
And now you're muted.
Yeah, now he's gone. Oh, he's back.
Sorry, I keep getting disconnected. Sorry about that. I like to praise Lauren for being a great comms leader. I like to praise, Melody and. All right. Yeah, I'd like to praise Amin for helping with front-end hiring. I'd like to praise Kai for onboarding new DevOps talent. And let me pass it off to Marco.
Oh, nice. Well, I'll pass it to Amin for you. Let's throw it to Amin.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah, thank you. I want to praise all the development team about Monique. He was so he was out during the release, and also the front end and the back end team all collaborate with each other very well. Mohammed, Ramin, Monique, Cherik, Matthew, Carlos, Pedro. I want to praise Lauren for testing at the release time and finding issues for the hotfix. I want to praise design team because our success depends on the great design. I want to praise Kai for being available during the lunch and being helpful. That was too short. Yeah, I pass it to Carlos.
Hey everyone, happy to be here. Well, I'd like to praise obviously the development team for the awesome work in the B2, and Monique for being there at all times and being a great PM. Also Freshell, Grief for sorting reimbursements, Kai for getting new members, Mo Markup for this new design that is live now, Lauren for creating so many issues so fast, and Ashley for taking vacations. So yeah, here to sync up, and I'll pass it to someone else who's Giant King.
Nice.
Hello. I'd like to give praise to Lauren, Griffin, Mitch for that meeting we had last week. Made me feel welcome, even my opinion, even if I didn't know what the heck I was talking about. Made it feel like I actually knew something. Praise for Ashley, a little conversation we had the other day that made me see that somebody wants to work with me, and it was positive. And everybody so far in every meeting I'm in is always so positive. I'd like to praise everyone for that. It's every time I'm in a meeting, even with bad things going on, it's always positive. So thank you for that. I don't sure how to pass it to though.
It's okay. It's getting down there. Let's throw it to Andrew. Andrew K. Do you have any praise to dish?
Hey, Griff. Pleasure to be here. Yeah, I want to praise all of you. all of the work you guys are doing. Really impressive, and love the vibe here. So I'll just start at that. Here to share a bit more about doing good with Wendy in a bit. But thanks for having us. Pass it back.
Yeah, sure. I can pass it around for you. How about Claire?
Hey everyone. I'd like to praise EzTech for coordinating community building group. I'd like to praise Ashley for continuing to support even on vacation. I'd like to praise Ahmad for advice and quick responses to my questions. Suga for work on FDEM news. Melody for work on the Connect group proposal. It's been great to work with you. Freshell for generally keeping me up to speed and sending me resources, the dev team and all the support around it for the new Giveth site, and I pass it to who hasn't gone. I don't know. Back to you.
Yeah, I can pass. Let's throw it to Freshell.
Hi everyone, happy Thursday. I'd like to praise Mitch for executing the past votes in Give on my behalf. Thank you for guiding me on how to properly DAOing. And I want to praise Nicola, Justin, Dan, and Mike for joining the team. Welcome, we're excited to have you here. I want to praise Monique for pointing out some matters on body selection, and I appreciate your valuable inputs always, and also praise Monique for being on board to be Kotabe's buddy. I want to praise Marco and Mitch for their great ideas in upgrading the HR process, and I want to praise Griff for syncing with me every week to work on payments, reimbursements, and for reviewing my forum posts. And I want to praise Algene for gathering the Davis Mexico expenses. And I'll pass it to Kotabe.
Kotabe, you just walked in. You can praise anybody who you've been working with during the week, and I want to show some gratitude to.
You hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay, awesome. I want to praise a lot of people that have honored me with one-on-ones and to start to get more familiar and dipping my toes into the Giveth community and the working groups. I want to praise Ahmad. I want to praise Monique, that is going to be my new buddy. Super happy about that, super excited. I want to praise Freshell. Also, want to praise Mateo, want to praise Chuy, want to praise also Griff that keeps guiding me through my mission, and Lauren also that keeps supporting me. Thank you very much to everyone, and super excited to be here. I'm going to pass. I'm just walking, so not sure who's not being here. So I don't know. Maybe can someone help me pass the racing ball?
I can pass it for you, buddy. Let's throw it to Humberto. Oh wait, is he still here? Oh, he's not here anymore. How about Jahan Saib?
Hi everyone. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you. Great.
I want to praise Lauren, first of all, for being a great comm leader. I want to praise Ahmad for his work on SEO and teaching me how it works. And I want to praise Mitch, helping me understand documentation and all. And I'm going to pass it to Gilly Royal.
Hey guys. Oh, I want to praise you all as well, but I will praise Griff for a great one-on-one. I want to praise Mike, Mohamed Shibab, Mohamed Torif for joining our community. I want to praise Jim Brodisdatvo for looking into our IPFS vulnerability. I want to praise Mateo, Carlos, Amin, Mohammed, Ramin, Cherik, sure if I got somebody, for the merging party yesterday. I want to praise Mitch for handling our DAO votes. I want to praise Lauren for all her great work, including the comms and the Give economy and the testing and whatnot. You're so great. I also want to include Pablo and Willie, praise them for the work on the Give economy. I want to praise Ashley for awesome support. I want to praise Ahmad again for his great recruiting efforts. And for looking into our Google Analytics stuff and sitemaps. Yeah.
You're out of time.
And finally, Christelle. That's cool. and I pass it to whoever goes next.
Let's throw it to Mateo.
Hey guys, I'll keep it short because I know we have a full house. Really happy to see you all, beautiful people. We had a lunch yesterday, and I have to praise all the development and design team. The work that we had yesterday, the teamwork that we felt yesterday, makes me love Giveth anymore, like a lot. I love us, I love the community, I love what we are doing, and I have to praise you all. I'll type that later in the channel, but so far I have to say, Mo, you are a great leader. Everyone in the development team and the design team, you guys, I love you. I'll pass you back to you, Griff.
Thanks. Then let's throw it to Melody.
Hello, everyone. I want to praise Ashley for being a great buddy and having great patience answering questions for new joiners and being on vacation. I want to praise Claire for brainstorming idea with me and helping putting together our first proposal. I want to praise Rainer for his mentorship and ideas that provide a lot of strategic clarity for our group. And I want to praise Ahmad for helping us brainstorming ideas for a new working group name and supportive and patience with our questions. And I want to praise Nicola for taking on verifications of new projects. I want to pass on to Parsley.
Hello, I've been out of the loop for a while, so yeah, basically praise everyone. I'm super glad to see these community goals like grow this much. I had never seen so many people and everyone engaging, which is amazing. So praise everyone who's here and hanging around and helping the project grow. I'll pass it to Griff if you know someone who hasn't talked.
Yeah, now we're really getting down there. So let's throw it to Mike.
Hopefully you can hear me. Yeah, I'd like to praise everybody because I've been watching what you've been doing from Common Stack. Obviously, there's more going on now. And, I'm probably the only great-grandfather here, I think. And I really care about what you're doing and what I'm now part of to build a better society for me, for my family and their peers to live in. So I'd like to praise everyone and thank you very much for having me around.
Nice, thanks, Mike. Mike's jumping in as a DevOps support as well as Mo Shabab. Do you want to dish any praise, Mo?
Hey, sure. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we hear you great.
Yeah, I want to thank Moni for introducing me to all the dev team in our meeting today. I also want to thank him for praising my bald head and sharing with me his little secret. I want to praise Kai as well for following up with me on the onboarding process, and I also want to praise Ahmed for doing the same thing. And you guys are great. Like I really praise all the warm welcomes that I received, and yeah, feel at home.
Nice. Thank you so much, Mo. Here, I can pass it for you. Let's throw it to Wendy.
This is amazing. So I want to praise this group for doing what you normally do and just appreciating that. And praise also Andy for joining and as one of the founders of DoinGud, Rebecca for joining today and having an adventure, Griff for exactly a year ago or so for being very kind about my entry into Web3, and to Ashley for being so patient and so welcoming as I make my way into Giveth as well.
Nice. Well, how about we throw it to your partner in crime over here, Rebecca?
Hey, thanks, Griff. Very apt description. I love that. I'm going to definitely take that with me. Similarly to Wendy and to Andy, I just wanted to be really grateful for this community. And similarly to, I think it was Giantkin that said it, I think every interaction I've had with this community has been super, super positive. So, very grateful for you all. And thanks so much, Griff.
Yeah, thanks. And actually, I see Craig just rolled in here. Good to see you, Craig. Guy in Praise to Dish. Oh, maybe not. Craig's internet doesn't always work. So let's throw it to Ashley. Ashley, I think you can finish us off.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you great.
Great. So I'll keep it pretty quick because I know I'm last, but I want to praise everybody for V2. It looks so good. Thank you guys. I am so excited. I'm sorry I couldn't be there yesterday. And I guess I just want to express to you all, like, I've been having feelings these last few days before vacation, like FOMO, like I'm not going to be able to go to work while I'm on vacation. What? And I think that says something about every one of you, each and every one of you in this team that I'm a part of and what we're doing. And so I'm so grateful for all of you to be a part of this team and this crew, and praise to everybody who's helping me cover tasks while I'm on vacation. So back to you, Griff.
Nice. Oh, and Danny slid in to take the last slot. Hey, Danny, you got any Praise to Dish? Oh no. No, looks like Danny's mute button is stuck too. Okay, so let's just keep this party rolling. Thank you all. Welcome to the 105th community call. I'm subbing in for Ashley, even though she's here. So thank you, Ashley, for the opportunity to jump in and host a community call. It's been a while. So yeah, you saw the praise. Praise is so much fun. It's something that we just don't do on Thursdays. You can go and just praise in any Discord channel, especially the praise channel. Anytime you see someone doing something good, and eventually we will integrate the reward system the TEC is working on, and this praise will turn into give tokens. It's not just for love; it's also for money and governance power. So definitely don't be shy with your praise. Also, upcoming events. The big only announcement we really have today is that it's the last day to donate for round 6. So make sure to get in there and get your POAP. You want to see what this round 6 POAP is going to be. Definitely toss some donations to your favorite charity on Giveth. And that will start the working group section of our call. So we're going into the community circle first. The main mission of the community circle is to be the living, breathing core of Giveth, an ecosystem of collective support, abundance, and communication where we cultivate relationships and assist innovative projects. So I'll throw it to Lauren. Take it away.
Thanks, Griff. Okay. Welcome to your comms updates for this past week. So cool. First thing to mention is that Gitcoin grants round 13. What? Yeah. Oh, sorry, I thought somebody heard shouting. Gitcoin grants round 13 has started, and something really cool to note is that you can actually donate to the Gitcoin grants matching pool on Giveth and get givebacks, because the Gitcoin grants matching pool is a verified project. All funds that are based in this Gitcoin grants matching pool go into the matching pool for the Gitcoin grants rounds from 11 and up. So yeah, keep that in mind if you're in the mood for donating. Also wanted to mention that Point Art, we're creating a partnership with Point Art. Point Art is going to be an awesome platform, or it's like almost ready, where people can donate art as NFTs, and then people can buy those NFTs, and 100% of the funds raised for the NFTs goes to Unchain Fund, which is a verified project on Giveth. So the funds from buying these NFTs is going to go through Giveth to Unchain Fund, and then Point Art is going to get give back. So super cool partnership happening there, and we're actually going to deepen the partnership and hopefully create this kind of system for all the projects on Giveth. So stay tuned for that. That's coming soon. Also, very important to mention is that we're shutting off our UniV3 incentives program in the Give Farm. So it's going to be turned off on Monday, March the 2022, Monday, March 21st, 2022. That's Monday. So if you are staking an NFT, make sure that you claim your rewards on or before March 21st, because after this point, there'll be a delay before you can get your rewards. We are going to distribute all the rewards earned by people to them, but it just might take up to 60 days. So there's a tweet thread linked in the slides there. Also, to mention is Givebacks Round 5. Givebacks Round 5. Give is out. It was out earlier this week. So if you haven't yet claimed your Givebacks or claimed your Givebacks Round 5 POAP, that's linked as well in the slides here. Next fun thing is DAO Ape number 3 is out, and they did an awesome feature on Giveth as well. So DAO Ape is a newsletter. It's like written by people outside of the Giveth team, but they featured us a few times, and it's super awesome. They mentioned about regen economies, and they talked a little about Giveth and the token engineering commons. So if you haven't checked that out, please do so. Also, very cool shout out to DAO Ape. They're going to actually be recoursing 20% of their donations that they raise in Gitcoin during round 13 to the Giveth matching pool. So we love these guys. Give them some support. Take a look at the article and give it a retweet. Also, coming soon. Oh wait, no, actually I have one more thing. I just tweeted this today. It's super cool. So you remember the Taoist Giveth Mexican gathering that we had in Mexico? There's a really cool video that was created for it. So it was just tweeted out today. So give that a share or have a look at it if you want to get a little sneak peek to the party that we threw. And this was actually funded by the Give Garden. So have a look at that. Coming soon in Giveth Comms, we're going to be announcing DAP V2. We haven't announced it yet. We're just doing soft launch yesterday. So we're going to be announcing the beautiful redesign of all of Giveth and all of the cool extra functionality. Also, coming soon, we're going to be having a blog post announcing regen farms and the Give stream. We're going to have a map to the Giveth galaxy explaining the Trusted Seed, TEC, Common Stack, General Magic, how these things relate. Donor onboarding series is making some good progress, so that's going to be coming soon as well. Also, some cool Twitter videos and like little clips of the best parts of some talks. Our Giveth.io anniversary is on Wednesday. Plus, we're doing all kinds of cool things in Giveth Comms, like outreaching to influencers and different exchanges, doing an audit of autopilot and seeing if we can improve it, and also doing search engine keyword, trying to optimize for search engines. So there's tons going on in Giveth Comms. If you want to jump in, our calls are on Wednesdays. You can add the Giveth calendar to your calendar. And if you just want to support Giveth Comms, retweet any of our tweets. They're in the Twitter channel and our Giveth Discord server. I put the tweets that I share every day from Giveth, so please give that a retweet or a like. And thank you so much. That's all I got. I'll pass it back to you, Griff.
Thanks, Lauren. And I'm so happy I get to throw it to Ashley in the Communitas working group.
Hey, thanks. Yeah, we just got a couple new things this week. I mean, I still have the forum post up here in the corner. There's been some discussion in the project verification process one. So thanks, Marco and Claire and everybody who's been putting their feedback in there. There's a couple other forum posts here that people have started, and there's some talk going on in there. So showing lawmakers in the U.S. how crypto benefits real people. Pythagorean is working with the Andrew Yang group and looking for stories of everyday people benefiting from Web3 tech. So if you're one of those people or know somebody, let's start sharing some of those stories. And for updates, we still have this orientation call that's going on. As a tech will be leading that while I'm out. We've created a new onboarding form for interested contributors. So if you're interested in contributing to Giveth, you can fill out this form. We'll collect some information and get back to you. And we now have a roadmap, and you can check it out with that link. And as of today, there are 1,177 verified projects on Giveth. And I think that's it. That's all I got.
Thanks, Ashley. Well, then let's throw it to... Oh, I don't think Forrest is here today, is she? For conflict resolution. So I don't see Ben's either. So I'll just take on conflict resolution. There's an overview doc in Notion. So if you want to dive into what's going on with our Gravity group, to make sure that we have conflict res in the Giveth community, definitely feel free to jump in and comment in the Notion. And also, we have probably the biggest thing is if you want to get into Graviton Training and become a Graviton, become a force for good within your community to bring to mend the tears of the relational fabrics. Then you definitely want to jump in to the Graviton Training, which begins the second week of April. DM Juan Carlos Bell if you're interested in joining. And if you don't have access to his DM, just DM me and I'll connect you to the Gravity crew. Yeah. And also, if you are experienced with conflict mediation already and you don't even need this Gravity thing, then DM Forrest, Reforest on Discord, and we can get you into our fold so that you can keep our communities and every community that you join strong. Cool. And with that, I will start the platform circle of our our community call. So this is the mission of the platform circle is to empower our contributors with the knowledge and resources needed to build and maintain the platforms that bridge communities, meet user needs, and advance blockchain technology. So with that, we'll jump into the development working group. I don't know, Monique, do you usually take this one?
Yeah, thank you. It's just so simple. We're live right now. It's all I have to say about the updates. And you can see the release notes V2 here. And Region Farms is going to be live on next week. It's almost done. All the thing is the latest checks. And that's all. We have some issues in the pipeline that we have to is going to be resolved during these days, and I don't have any other updates, guys. Thank you. Pass it back to you, Griff.
Thanks, Monique. No small feat. Huge upgrades to the DApp. We did do a soft launch, so don't get too hot about tweeting it yet because we are still fixing some bugs. But minor bugs. It's so cool. We have a new DApp, so that's just really exciting. So I'll pass it to Lauren for Give Economy.
Thanks, Griff. In the world of Give Economy updates, as Monique mentioned, Region Farms is hoping to go live next week. So also, we're looking for anybody who wants to come and jump in and help doing some testing. There's a few issues available for testing right now. So if you're interested in testing Region Farms, reach out to me. I'm also going to be doing some comms for that. Uni V3, as I mentioned in the comms, Uni V3 is shutting down. So actually, this is a really good and important tweet to retweet regarding the Give Economy. Basically, we're not going to be providing incentives anymore for that Uni V3 pool. In its place, we have been talking with Grace from Ichi about, I thought I had the tab open, about creating an angel vault. So an angel liquidity vault basically creates this huge buy wall. So it limits downward market volatility. So take a look at that forum post and leave any comments on there. I also linked to an awesome tweet thread about the angel vaults, which I thought, really helped me understand a little bit more about how they work. So this tweet thread is linked as well in the slides, so you can learn a little bit about angel vaults. So anyway, long story short, we're shutting off Uni V3. Definitely go claim your rewards. Also, if you're interested in what the proposed solution to this, we're talking about using an angel vault. There's also a proposal open that's like, what should we do? Should we create another solution, or is the angel vault okay as it is? So if you have any other strong opinions, please leave them in the forum there. Also, the Treasury Working Group had this forum proposed open about what to do with the 5 ETH from Optimism, and we're going to create, the vote has passed, so we're going to create a Give DAI Uni V2 pool on mainnet using this 5 ETH and some Give from our Liquidity multisig. So Mitch and I think Griff are going to be supporting on actually making that happen. So then we'll have some Give DAI Uniswap liquidity already. Also, yesterday, Griff and Mitch and I met with Paul about this water shared liquidity proposal. It's basically a bunch of different blockchain for good DAOs all putting in liquidity into all putting their tokens into a multisig, and then they get then water tokens are created, and then we have this kind of water token acts as kind of like an index token, and it's for shared liquidity, so it actually correlates the prices of all of our project tokens. It seems like a really awesome proposal, and we're considering participating in that. And Give Power is design still in progress. I'm going to sync up with Mo, hopefully really very soon. I'm excited about Give Power and to see what the designers have been working on. Also, I put this up in the corner here because I was like, oh yeah, and this totally amazing thing. Praise Fabio for creating this Givebacks dashboard. So it's actually Givebacks round analytics. You can set the round, you can choose which which round you want to be looking at. And then you can see how much was donated in total, how many donations, how many unique donors. You can see who's at the top of the giver list, who raised the most funds. It's got like a lot of really interesting information here. So I showed this also to the comms team. So we're going to be talking about different ways maybe we could present this information on our givebacks page or in the DApp somewhere. I think it's like really cool, valuable information, and having this dashboard is a huge asset. I think that's all for Give Economy. Yeah, that's all for Give Economy. If you're interested in jumping into the Give Economy working group some more, our calls are also on Wednesdays. They're Wednesday America morning. So add the Giveth calendar to your calendar or reach out to me if you are interested in getting more involved. And I will pass it back to Griff.
And I'll sling it to Marco. Marco, take it away from design.
Thanks a lot, everybody. Short updates from the design working group. First of all, we're preparing to send out the first user research survey. So it's probably going to go out, hopefully this week, if not, then early next week. And then also we have done some Give Power market research. It's linked here on the slide, so if you have a slide open, you can open it up. It has been done by Tosin. Today we actually had our first internal lightweight design sprint workshop. It's internal and lightweight. Normally these kind of things we do that with more people involved, but we just needed this one for ourselves first. And some interesting questions were, how might we, and questions for how might we actually, design the give power. And I just highlighted a couple of those here, like, will donors be motivated to curate projects by allocating give power? Can we make the curation process fun, playful, and engaging, and so on and so forth? So right now we're in the process of journey mapping, mapping out all the steps for the users, and then we're going to deep dive more into the details, try to prototype something, focus on one particular thing, and see what's the best way to do that. Anyway, it's still work in progress. We're having some fun times with that, and we're going to share with you much more hopefully next week. A couple of tasks that are in progress from last week. Design at Giveth documentation's almost done. A couple of things need to be added and updated. And user research guides and usability testing guides are still in the works. That's going to come up after we do the Give Power prototype, and we're going to use that for our user testings. That's all. That's not all. We're hiring, of course. We're always hiring. So head off over to giveth.recruity.com and see our open positions and apply. Or if you know someone, just send them a link over. Thanks. Back to you, Griff.
Man, that mute button is hard sometimes. Thanks so much, Marco. And with that, we'll pass over to the governance circle. This is where we dow our hearts out. Governance isn't always so dowy. Sometimes it's also just bureaucratic, and that's just real. So let's talk about vacation. Ashley's on vacation for the next month and a half, on and off. So, if she doesn't respond, don't take it personally. She's on vacation and she deserves it. Also, Monique is taking a well-deserved vacation. Amazing that we got this V2 launched in time so that he can really enjoy his vacation in peace. And of course, ViViV, our bot maestro, that beautiful potato head is also kind of MIA for the next few days, but he'll be back in full force after that. And if you're taking vacation, please add it to the slide. Don't bother even telling me. You got access to these slides. Throw it on the slides so that everyone knows that you're taking some well-deserved time off. Also, buddy review calls. This is how we keep our team connected and talking to each other. Make sure to do your buddy review calls. If you feel like you haven't done one in a while, schedule it today and talk to your buddies. Forum posts that are worth checking out. There's a really great one on our human resource, like how we manage onboarding and offboarding. Right now, we're pretty centralized around it, and so Mitch made a great post to how we could decentralize our onboarding and offboarding into smaller working groups. Also, there's a general magic payment debate, so like how we want to do payments, although I think that vote is pretty unanimous, but you can check that out. And there's also ETH Denver reimbursements. So all that fun stuff that you saw in that ETH Denver post that Suga wrote, it cost money. So the DAO is asking for some money back. So definitely check that out. And there's an open vote on whether or not we want to reimburse for ETH Denver. So that's cool. And also, as Marco said, we're hiring. There's so many awesome jobs. If you want to become part of the Giveth Galaxy, you could, especially if you're a senior front-end developer, project delivery manager, or product manager. Man, we're always looking for those lead Solidity devs. So don't be shy, all you lead Solidity devs. Come on down. I'm sure there's many in this call. Okay, maybe not. But either way, we need Solidity devs. DevOps is still up, although I think we're pretty well set. Thank you so much to all the DevOps crew. We're also looking for talent administration, someone to just help us, cat herd a little bit more effectively. There's so many people working with us, and we want to make sure everyone gets paid and has connections with their buddies and is onboarded well. Also, we need graphic designers. We're looking for a communications lead. And of course, you'll start out as more of a, getting your trying to understand what's going on in Giveth. But we'd really love to give Lauren a break. She's leading communications and the economy and doing everything else. You see how much she needs help. And also, we're looking for fundraising support as well as Twitter specialists. So if any of those jobs are interesting to you, definitely don't be shy. Come on down and apply. We are hiring like mad. So there's a lot of new faces that you've seen. These are the people who have joined in the last month. We have Decentralized Jay, who's hanging out in the Ichi circles. We have Jeremy the Gospel. So definitely, if you see him around, make sure to be friendly. Jahan Zaib and Jack, who are both jumping into comms. We have Giant Kin, G-Beast, Kotabe, Chadfi, and Simone, who are all helping as delivery managers, taking on small little pieces, like whether it's supporting a project who's being onboarded to support Giveth, or just taking on a token swap, these sorts of things. So definitely say hi. Also to Yas. Yas is jumping in to help with fundraising. She's going to help us sell some Give tokens so we can raise some money for the Ichi pool. And Tassin, who's doing user research with Marco in the design crew. And Poignant Art, a whole team is coming in, maybe potentially to add NFTs to the platform. So definitely say hello. If you see any of these guys, be extra friendly. And with that, I will pass it to Mitch to talk about how we DAO.
Sure. Thanks, Griff. You can just move right to the next slide. So there's some things to look at here. We've got some LP tokens coming in, TC and Give, and like Lauren mentioned, Give DAI pool. So that'll be happening on Gnosis chain and mainnet respectively. Things coming up in the horizon. We've got the Q1 2022 NR Give distro happening soon, and we'll have some details on that coming up next week. In the NR Give, nothing for now. In the Give Garden, we've got the Node and Give token swap, the TC and Give token swap, Giveth docs translation by TerraSwarm, and a monitoring tool for reviewing givebacks. So if you got ggive, go in there, check it out, vote on some stuff. In the multi-sigs, we've got the TC Give liquidity pool token. That's liquidity multi-sig on Gnosis chain, and we need to wrap some ether for rainbow rolls distribution. And that's the main multi-sig on mainnet. So if you're in either of those multi-sigs, go on to Gnosis Safe, sign those transactions, and we can keep this stuff moving forward. Snapshot, I believe there's nothing right now. The Uni V3 poll is closed, so everything's quiet for that. And that's it for the DAOs, and I'll pass it back to Griff.
So much to vote on all the time. It's so fun. Don't be shy to get in the Give Garden and support your crew and support these cool ideas. But it's my honor and privilege to actually welcome Andrew and Wendy and Rebecca to present DoinGud, one of our comrades in the Blockchain for Good space. Who I don't know who wants to take it.
So thank you. I will open. I'll if I can take the screen briefly. Please. And then I'm going to ask Andy to introduce Doing Good, and then I'll take over and show you a little bit of what it is.
Thank you, Wendy, and thank you, Griff, and the entire community here. Honestly, like super, I don't know, impressed, energized to be here with this community and to be with you in like this blockchain for good kind of cohort within the Web3 space. So yeah, I'm Andy, one of the co-founders of DoinGud, where we are empowering meaningful creation. And really at the highest level, what that is we're trying to connect the creator economy with the giving economy, which we believe are super well aligned. And we're seeing it a lot in the NFT space. There's so many creators and so many entering Web3 are about like improving or making contributions to improving life on Earth and humanity in general. So what that means for the product itself, like the focus that we're building on first is this NFT marketplace where with every transaction, a minimum percentage goes to social causes. And right now we're organizing those by the 17 United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. And the creators get to choose between these different social causes when they're publishing their creations to be sold as NFTs. And, this idea originally kind of stemmed from a community that Wendy and I and many others from the team were working on before called Fight Pandemics. And in that sense, we were, seeing this this connection between these two worlds, the creating and the giving economy, when we were building that product, which was basically a place to kind of connect help during the pandemic. It worked as like a help board that anybody could post kind of how they could exchange help during the pandemic. And when we were working on that, we really saw this connection between creators and that space and the social impact space. So it's kind of where this idea formed, and we kind of pivoted the focus to be connecting these two worlds. And that's when first introduced to Griff and Giveth and all the great work that's being done here, and been really supportive as we kind of frame our ideas and how we go about building this. And obviously there's so much overlap and like help we believe we can do together and moving the space forward in this blockchain for good momentum. So with that, I'll pass to Wendy, I think, to get into more details on how we're thinking about this.
That's perfect. Thank you so much for that, Andy. So yeah, as Andy just said, there's just a tremendous overlap, I think, sort of in between the Giveth family and the DoinGud family. People have been really connected for quite a long time. So the values we sense are really well aligned. What I wanted to do actually really helped me basically say, to organize our conversation as how can you imagine a collaboration looking like, and then give you a sense. I'm going to start coughing soon. So I want to just show you how I think it could work as one type of collaboration. So this is our homepage. I'm just going to give you a quick scan, past drops, and then kind of about us, advantages of the NFT platform and some of the features we've chosen, Polygon, multi-chain, multi-sigs for collaboration, and articles, and then some of our friends. And look, there's our family right there in the center. And as Andy said, the way it works is that creators are the ones who choose the nonprofits. And for every single sale, each and every sale, a portion of the proceeds goes to a nonprofit. And the nonprofits are vetted and authenticated by Rebecca and myself. We are the social cause team. And so I'm just going to show you what it looks like for a creator. How do I choose my social cause? I go here, and we get the UN Sustainable Development Goals. And here I can just choose as a creator, gosh, these are the ones I care about. Let me look at the directory. Maybe I could look at the directory. I've created 2 looms just in case. So we'd look at the DoinGud directory. Thank you for your patience. Okay, let's try one more time. No. So we're going to pop over, if you guys don't mind. I'll hit you with a loom. So front page. And our past drops, we've had 4, 5, 6 drops, I think, and I can show you the results of those drops. We launched on December 1st, and we just have organized drops from fairly high-profile creators, and right now, as you can see, we have a drop dedicated to supporting Ukraine. So what does this look like? We're going to see what the social cause directory looks like. Time to make an impact. And here's the SDGs, the 17 Sustainable Development Goals. And creators can choose categories or unchoose categories. And upon choosing the goals, we then get the list in our directory of the nonprofits that self-select. They choose, each nonprofit chooses, or each project chooses its own SDGs. We don't assign it, they choose it. And so this is what the current browse looks like. Going across, up, down, and yeah, so let's choose one. And this one is, of course, for Ukraine. And then we can look at the nonprofits public profile page, and we can see all of the creators that have chosen to support that nonprofit. And I'll just bounce back to the home page. I can show you some additional some of the exhibits, and then if it's of interest, I can tell you about the previous drops if that's of interest. We did pretty well, I'd say, for the first few drops. Probably $61,000 USDC, and a couple thousand for the others. And what we imagined, the initial, so I guess sort of basic collaboration would be to combine our registries, our lists of nonprofits. We will have revenue streams from the NFTs, and what we want to do is spike the growth of the directory that's registry as it is now. So Rebecca and I have gathered 50 so far, and they are mostly in the US, except for the last 8 that have joined that are related to Ukraine, which are in Poland and actually in Ukraine. So there's about 55 now, and that includes some of these smaller projects, so like a no-kill animal shelter in Massachusetts and an LGBTQIA support organization in San Diego, and then some of the bigger ones in the U.S. like Save the Children, United Way Worldwide, Give Directly, Outright Action International. So on both ends of the spectrum. And then we're going to have soon a gallery feature, which means that any organization, any creator, any collector can curate their own gallery and kind of control and provide their own vision for the kinds of NFTs they want to sell and organizations they want to donate to. So what we need right now is to expand our social causes. And I think one of the things we have to give, in addition to a kind of really lovely fit between our two organizations, is the opportunity to generate some revenue from the NFTs. I think that's it. Those are the headlines. Andy, Rebecca, did I miss some stuff?
Not on my end. That's pretty good summary though, Andy.
Well, we probably have time for a question if anyone has any questions.
I'm curious about the chain, because I know that DoinGud is launched on the Polygon chain. So if there were to be Giveth projects represented to receive proceeds from these NFTs, would these projects be able to accept those proceeds on mainnet or XDAI, or how would that line up?
I can answer in the immediate, and Andy, Rebecca, if I've missed anything, let me know. So what we're finding is actually a lot of projects have, some of them are with the Giving Block. So we have a partnership as well with the Giving Block, and some of them have MetaMask accounts. So with MetaMask wallets rather. So like with MetaMask and Coinbase, it's very easy to go back and forth and to just choose the blockchain, the right chain. And there's also a bridge that our brilliant dev team has built through Hop Exchange. So that's another way to get it out, but that's a little frustrating because of the gas fees to move through there. I don't have a super clever technical answer for that, though. Actually, maybe somebody else does.
No, it's okay. Because sorry. Well, Andy, do you have something quick to add?
Well, I was just gonna clarify or add. You covered it, Wendy, for the most part. We do have a solution for mainnet for social causes with just mainnet addresses to receive the funds with the Hop Exchange, and it bridges automatically. But the majority right now are on Polygon, with our plans to go multi-chain. So we are looking to launch on go multi-chain so that we can support social causes and different chains.
Nice. Thank you, Andy. And thank you, Wendy and Rebecca, for presenting DoinGud. And thank you, all of you, for jumping into our community call. If you have any more questions for DoinGud, I'm sure you can DM Wendy and ask her directly. She's Wendy Yano Fair in to your left on the Discord channel. But I want to make sure everyone has time to go to the next call because it's always back to back, right? Thank you all for coming, and we'll see you next week. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone. Have a good one.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye.